Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. And we kick things off tonight with tag team competition featuring the former two-time World Tag Team Champions, the James Boys, the Outlaws. Derek Smith, thank you for liking the stream. Cameron Samuel on YouTube screaming, "We want Bruce." Seville OG screaming, "Bruce, Bruce, Bruce." Once again, the fascination with Bruce continues. Inside and outside the world of XFW. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome, everyone, to XFW. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you for the likes and shares we've already received. Seville G says they look badass. The Outlaws in the ring right now. Tonight, their opponents, two of the biggest men in our tag team division, the Entourage. Tonight, they do not have their manager in their corner. Morgan Steiner out after interfering in last week's matchup with the Destroyer, and the Destroyer manhandling Morgan Steiner, Martin Fisher, Max Bennett on their own tonight. Not that they need any help, given their in-ring ability, their experience, and their sheer force of domination inside the ring. Cameron Samuel, thank you for saying spread the word, like and share. Appreciate it. But again, we appreciate all our fans who do likes and shares. Of course, XFW brought to you in part by W Energy Drink. You can get 10% off your purchase of W Energy Drink by using the promo code XFW upon checkout. I'm not sure which James brother that is. Oh! Starting off the match, I think that's Lance. And Lance just got blasted in the face by Max Bennett. And Bennett already having his way with Lance James dominating the matchup early on. Lance getting back to his feet, but Bennett going to pound away on him. Shots right across the back. Waistlock now by Bennett. Ooh! Dumps him on the back of his skull. Tagging comes Barton Fisher. The Entourage will have a strength advantage over the Outlaws, but the Outlaws far more skill inside the ring. Whoa, here we go, neckbreaker. Diving back in a second neckbreaker. Max Bennett now, Barton Fisher now slowed down. As, missed out of the way. Lance had a bit of hopes there, but shut down quickly by the Entourage. And back elbow again. This time a drop kick. Picture perfect. Lands on the mark. And a shoulder tackle takes Max Bennett off the apron. And the Outlaws are back in this contest. Hard impact to the turnbuckle. Martin Fisher fighting his way out, not letting the tag happen. Up. Ooh! Brutal backbreaker covered now by Martin Fisher, but barely a one count. Lance gets the shoulder up. Misses the punch. Hard Mataya. Up on the shoulder. Dragging towards the corner. Snake eyes! Cover again, but a quick kick out again by Lance James, who's in desperate need of tagging his brother Alex, but right now getting dominated. Oh, sunset flip. Down he goes. Might be too close to the ropes. Two. Almost a 3 count. Bennett got taken by surprise by that maneuver by Lance James. Beautifully executed. Now into the turnbuckle. But again, cut off from his brother. Martin Fisher not letting it happen. Hoisting him up, dumping him down. Rolling him over again. Hoisting him up. Chin buster. And again, the drop kick. And there finally is a tag that lands on Barton Fisher. Wisely gets out of the ring. Oh, but Alex up and over, crashing down on the outside. Lance down the knife edge chop. Right to left, cross chop. Trying to keep the pressure on and keep Barton Fisher on the defense. Goes for a hammer blast and misses. Barton Fisher now coming back. Posting him up. Power slam, drives him down to the canvas. Again, thank you folks for joining us here tonight in XFW, whether you are on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. Thank you for tuning in tonight to XFW. Front face lock, over to a snap suplex now by Alex James. Again, a cover. Barely a 1 count. Barton Fisher too much left in the tank. James down with the turnbuckle. Fisher, brutal back elbow, and another one. Your head is not supposed to bend that way. Two former tag team championship teams going at it here tonight in our opening contest. Alex down in the corner. Spins him around. Ooh, kick in the midsection. Spins him directly around. Winds him up. Where is he sending him? Ooh! Right into the steel post of the shoulder tackle. Takes Bennett again off the apron. And now the James boys back in control of this matchup. Alex biding his time a little bit here. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Brutal. Claymore style kick. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Hard impact in the turnbuckle. Tag, in comes Lance. Catching his breath from being previously beaten on. Ooh, but Barton turns it right around. But Lance fires right back and blasts him with a clothesline. Watch this rope-a-dope, folks. There's the tag in. And watch this. The replay in your top. Barton Fisher counters through, but Lance off the ropes and comes back with a clothesline. And now another clothesline. As Lance James goes to work. Lance now with a cover. Almost a 3, a 2 count, and a close one at that. Lance looked a little beside himself there. Thought the Outlaws had that match won. Wind up here. Goes for closing, gets caught. Oh! Modified chin breaker. Barton drops to his knees. Fisher's now going to the top. Fisher coming off double axe head on the back of the skull. Fisher now pressing him up into a power slam. Needs to get him back inside the ring. Oh, here comes Alex with a neck breaker. Alex out to help his brother, but his brother's still not moving. Now his brother finally getting back to his feet. Running inside. Trying to roll over the dead weight of Barton Fisher. We've got a cover here. And again a kick out. 2.8 on the count from the referee. And again the clotheslines. Lance James again firing on all cylinders here. And another one. Max Bennett has been cut off from Barton Fisher. Wind up now on the arm, trying to wear him down, overhand wrist lock. Fisher dropping down to one knee. Powering back to his feet. Shot to the breadbasket. Collarbone tie up. Brutal impact in the turnbuckle. Tag down, in comes Big Max Bennett. An opportunity now for the Entourage. The Entourage now on the show, on the holding him up. Drives him down. But in comes Alex to make the save. Alex not getting out yet. Lands a neck breaker. Referee trying to maintain some control in this matchup. Bennett now, wild swing and a miss. Kick to the midsection. Elbow shot. Back fist now. As Lance James and Bennett wisely gets out of the ring. He's right back in. Now wisely catches a clothesline as this matchup continues. Counter into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, both men holding their own. Bennett grabs on, hoisting him up. Blasting him into his own turnbuckle. Ooh, but a shot to the back of the head by Alex. Trying to save his brother a little bit of pain here. But it didn't happen. Up. Oh! Fisherman's Buster dumps him on his head. Lance is in trouble. He doesn't realize how close he is to his corner. Well, there he realized it as soon as he got back up. And now Barton Fisher, waiting again, gets caught with that breaker. And now Alex, all fired up. Kicked in the midsection, gets caught. Kicks him off. And another lariat sends him over the top rope. And he grabs onto Bennett. Bennett's going to be brought in the hard way into a suplex. This has turned into a hell of a slobber knocker now. Stomps on the feet. Innovative offense there. Bennett comes in, or Fisher comes in, schoolboy. Almost. Goes to the leg drop, drops it right across the chin. Alex James paid too much attention to Max Bennett when he got brought in the ring. Back to the turnbuckle. Entourage now looking to capitalize. There's the tag. In comes Max Bennett. They're going to go for this shot again. Off the top. Boom! Drives it right through. We've got a cover. And again break it up. This time by Lance. Alex is in trouble. So I'm holding on to his shoulder. That damaged it a lot. Another tag. In comes Barton Fisher again. Wide open shot. Right to the ribs. Formal tie. Kick to the midsection. Hoisting him up for a powerbomb. For right fist by Alex James. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Again, the shotgun dropkick to the face of Barton Fisher. Wind up. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Tag, back in comes out, or Lance. Alex, whoever it is. We got double knee strikes here. Double suplex takes him up and over. Alex James now in control. Shoulder tackle there. Quickly mentions it had the impact that he wanted. Ooh, with a shot there. Now with the wind up. Clothesline gets blasted. Just like that, the pure power of the Entourage turns the tide of the match. Barton Fisher now slowly walking his way over to the corner to tag in Barton Fisher. Oh, again it comes up Lance. Charging in but gets caught. Shoved in the turnbuckle. Knee strikes now, forcing the wind out of the torso of Lance. Counter. Rights and lefts now for Max. Grabs onto the throat. What's he winding up? Oh! Hammer shot to the breadbasket. Another counter. Neckbreaker. And once again, just like that, the Outlaws turn the tide of this contest. The toss takedown. Drives the knee right into the skull of Max Bennett. Winding up the arm again, trying to wear down the big man. Drops it down to one knee, but again, Max Bennett coming back. Driving the fist in the midsection. Irish whip now into the ropes. Hoisting him up. Oh my dear Lord. My God. What a drop kick, or what a suplex. Dumping him on the top of his skull. I don't think Lance James even knows what day of the week it is. He might be out. Tag back in as Barton Fisher. They're going to go for this again. This setup elbow drop. And Lance James gets decimated. But again, here comes Alex to make the save on his brother. At this point, both members of the Outlaws are on the struggle bus. The referee now fighting. Oh, Barton Fisher fighting with the referee. And he gets caught with a neck breaker. Barton Fisher was mad that the referee didn't count fast enough. But again, just manhandling. Uh-oh. What is this? Drills him down. We've got chaos. There's all 4 men in the ring. And the Entourage just blasted both members of the Outlaws. Elbow shot there. Goes to the drop kick. Nobody home. That picture-perfect drop kick countered. Shoulder tackle. Both men standing tall. Tag again comes in Barton Fisher. Hoisting up on the ropes. Nowhere to go for Lance. And gets pummeled. Trying to get to his corner, but cut off by Barton Fisher. Fisher now going after the leg. Trying to take out the base of Barton. Hip toss takedown. And there's the drop kick this time to Bennett. And lands right on the money. Hoisting him up. What is this? Swings him out. Oh! And drills him down to the canvas. What a slam. Holy hell. Alex James, after taking a hell of a beating with a swing out Uranagi, blasts down Barton Fisher and gets the win. Endurance showing through tonight for the Outlaws. Wow. Here's that single leg drop kick right to the face, shotgun style. And Lance, look at this, hoisting him up. And this swings him out and boom. That momentum-filled slam driving Barton Fisher down the canvas. And we've got a 1, 2, 3. Bruised and battered, but the Outlaws coming out with a surprise victory at the end of that matchup. And it did not look good for the Outlaws at the end of that match, folks. I'm telling you right now, they look battered and beaten. The Entourage looked outstanding in that match, completely time after time, just cutting off the Outlaws, separating them, getting a lot of unanswered offense in. But again, never count out the Outlaws. They turn the match around, and they get the victory tonight. Now, folks, we've got a lot more action coming your way here tonight, including our main event featuring Tiger Ramirez, the XFW United States Championship. But we've got a lot of matches coming away, including the XFW Tag Team Champions. Triple S LLC will be in action. But right now, Double A Alan Anderson goes up against the Maniacal Glee next on XFW Danger Zone. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes Double A.
Making his way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Double A Alan Anderson making his way out. Double A is trying to make a name for himself here in XFW. We'll see where he falls tonight against the Maniacal Glee. Well, Glee's music not playing. Typical Glee fashion. He's out here anyway. There he goes. The Maniacal with Bruce the Minotaur in tow.
Weighing in at 239 pounds,
And the Bruce chants start in the chat, in the audience. And people love Bruce the Minotaur. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't pretend to get it. There have been words that XFW Commissioner JD is trying to get Glee's tag team partner, the Manimal, to join XFW. As Glee is blasting away right now. It's a couple shots onto Double A. Calling it will tie it. Double A with a waist lock now on Glee. Glee trying to struggle his way through it. Glee snap arms him over. And Glee now a side headlock. Holding on to Double A. Glee now transitions. Oh, front face lock, and Glee drives the knee, and now already the laughing starts. The Maniacal work with a headbutt. And Glee again wasting time giggling. Derek Smith putting pinata icons in the group in our chat as Double A now goes on the work, but Glee dodges out of the way. Double A catches him. Up on the shoulders. Double A. Oh! Thought he's going for his own version of the Gratitude Adjustment, but dropped him on the back of his neck on the knee. And now kicks in the face of Maniacal. As I was saying, JD, Commissioner of XFW, is trying to get Manimal to sign a contract with XFW. I don't know how that's going to go here, folks. Oh! He takes a vicious elbow to the side of the head. Double A now kick to the spine. And now doing a little dance work, now mocking Glee. Can't say I blame him. Glee mocks everybody. Right hand now by the Maniacal. Anderson cuts him right back off. Glee now shot to the midsection. Glee now with an Irish whip. Up and over the top rope. Anderson dumping right outside. Glee on the apron. Now Glee coming up. Oh! A senton delivered by Glee. Who, quite frankly, folks, will get a little thick in the midsection. We understand Glee likes pizza and cheeseburgers. Now using that weight to his advantage. Stomping right on the... Oh! Repeated shots there. Glee now getting a little bit more aggressive. Hammer shots now down on Double A. Glee again mocking him. Oh, and gets school rolled up here. Small package up by Anderson, but a kick out. Anderson now right back on the assault. Allen trying to have a serious match here, and Glee again, as usual, not taking everything seriously. I think the serious level is going to pick up as a kendo stick now coming into play here as Double A winds up and hits Glee right on top of the head. And again. And a shot now across the knee. Anderson now on the top rope. Looking to bring his... Oh! Glee gets out of the way. And now Glee hoists him up. Glee thunderbomb. Down goes Anderson. Is that enough? It is not. Glee again, back to those exposed ribs and the forearm. There are times when Glee shows absolute dominance in a match when he's not acting like a 5-year-old. Glee winds up with a clothesline. And what was I just saying about acting like a 5-year-old as he's going into kung fu moves and whatever that is? And now that we know, the mocking, laughing by the Maniacal one. Kick to the midsection now by Double A. And a spear! That might be all she wrote. Glee might have wasted too much time, but a kick out again. Anderson now gonna hoist him up. Takes him over. Beautiful. Fisherman's Buster suplex. 2, but Glee again gets the shoulder up. How, I don't know. Anderson again going to the top rope. Glee is laid out. Anderson coming off and Glee catches him with a shot to the midsection. And now the Bruce chance again. And Anderson fighting back. Up and a ground and pound. Has to be upset over the idiocy that is the maniacal Glee. Going back outside. Steel chair in hand, but Glee's back to his feet. Glee now. Oh, goes for a fallaway slam, but Allen was able to turn the tides and change the weight. But now he's wasting too much time mocking the maniacal one. Irish over to the turnbuckle. Dropped down now by Anderson. Into a leapfrog. Oh, and Glee catches him with a shot. And now Glee DDT plants him on the top of his skull. Holy hell. And that's it. Anderson took his eyes off the prize. And the maniacal Glee counters. There's the Glee Thunderbomb. Unbelievable turn of events here tonight. There's the spear by Anderson. And then Glee. Here's the Fisherman Buster earlier on. I thought Anderson had it right then and there. Glee was not moving. It wasn't until the last absolute moment that he kicks out. But then Glee hits the Glee DT. And gets the 1, 2, 3. I still don't get it. And the guys that run the program make me wear this shirt. They tell us to push the XFW merchandise on the program. So here I am wearing a Maniacal Glee shirt, listening to people chant Maniacal Glee in our chat, listening to the audience scream it in the arena. It's an odd thing, folks. The Maniacal Glee and Bruce the Minotaur are showing up everywhere. They showed up 2 weeks ago in WXW down in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. The week before that, Glee and Manimal were in Slamfest in Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania, and then back up again, Glee showing up and unveiling a new Bruce with the help of his tag team partner, the Manimal, who just came back from shoulder surgery. And once again, the shenanigans have started because these two know no bounds. They will invade your personal space. They'll invade your insanity. It's just weird, folks. It's weird. They're weird. I don't understand it. I have to wear this shirt. I'm frustrated. Let's go to another match. Masked Mike Johnson taking on Big Dog Mark Johnson next on XFW. I'm getting all confused here. I don't even know what's going on. I get all gleed out of place. Let's just go down to ringside. And here comes Masked Mike, a.k.a. Shiny Mike, a.k.a. the rubber ball of XFW. Why has he got HBK? This guy's out of his mind. I wonder if Masked Mike is a fan of Shawn Michaels. There's still the rumor that Masked Mike has been like 12 different people. I know it's kind of rumor stuff, but you never know. I know it's kind of rumor stuff, but you never know. Masked Mike really soaking up the audience here. Derek Smith in our chat saying Mike is like Shark Boy. Very plausible. Or Doink the Clown. Thank you, Archer Sports, over on TikTok for liking the stream. Thank you for joining us. And here comes the big dog, former two-time world XFW heavyweight champion.
Weighing in at 407 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Over 400 pounds is Big Dog Mark Johnson. At one point, the most requested wrestler from XFW for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Big Dog looked like he put on some extra poundage. Not only in the belly, but look at the shoulders and the trap on Big Johnson at this point. He's put on just sheer mass and sheer muscle. This might be very bad for Mass Mike. Whoa, 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 whoa! Johnson coming out swinging. How fast did that big SOB get across that ring? Good Lord. Johnson now belly to belly. Overhead. Mass Mike. Johnson all fired up. Mass Mike doesn't even know what hit him. He got hit by a truck. Johnson now going to press him up here. Mass Mike with a nice counter. Johnson rolls over and sits on his damn chest. Mass Mike had to use all his energies to get out of that. Colin tie. Johnson, another suplex. Johnson now just powering over Mass Mike. Mass Mike trying everything he can, lands a couple forearms in the face of Johnson. Johnson kicks him off with authority. And Mass Mike is in trouble. Johnson now hoisting him up on the shoulders. Oh! Johnson just firing on all cylinders right now. Johnson again going to press him up. But Mass Mike again over the shoulders. And Johnson again showing us some impressive athleticism for a 400-pound person. Hoisting up Mass Mike again on that shoulder. Drills him down. Johnson now stomping away. Mass Mike has had very, very little offense in this matchup other than a few counters. Oh! And Johnson just blasts him into the turnbuckle. And now the big dog just circling. Johnson with another wind-up. Oh my God, he squished him. Mass Mike rolling out wisely as Johnson with that body press. Johnson now on the apron. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, my God. Johnson thought about it. Johnson did it. And I think Mass Mike just lost a couple ribs. Johnson off the apron with that senton. Now a deadlift. And down goes Mass Mike. This is an absolute beating as Johnson now laying in haymakers. Johnson off the ropes and drops the leg. Mass Mike hoist up. Oh! What the hell? Oh, off the ropes. Oh! Goes to the body press. Mass Mike wisely gets out of the way. Clotheslines to Johnson, but nothing. Oh, Mass Mike with a slap across the chest. Big Dog hammer back with a fist across the jaw. This is not a wise choice by Mass Mike, who's decided to go shot for shot here with Johnson. Mass Mike with a block. Look at this, Mass Mike now firing back. Repeated shots here. This may be a window of opportunity for Mass Mike. Oh no, he shuts him down. Johnson just obliterated him. Up. Holding on to him. Oh my God. Good Lord. Counter now. Johnson over the top rope. Right back into Masked Mike. Blast him with a shot. And a DDT, and Johnson finally down to the canvas. Masked Mike now. Glimmer of hope in his eyes. Drops the elbow across Johnson. Running in circles now. Oh, and a moonsault. And he connects. Johnson down. Had a hard time just hooking that leg and not even a 1 count. Johnson out. Big hammer fist across the back. Mike had all that momentum, and Johnson just shut it right down. And again, pressing him up. Oh! Masked Mike now trying to get to the corner. Not a wise place to go, as Johnson with a headbutt. And that's exactly where Big Dog wanted him. As Big Dog going to the corner, putting him in the drop zone. And the Big Dog drop lands on Masked Mike. And you could have counted to 100. You could have counted to 100. Unbelievable. Masked Mike took an absolute pounding. An absolute pounding in that matchup. Big Dog Johnson back with a statement win. And right here, Masked Mike put himself back in the corner, and Big Dog went right after it and gets the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Big Dog obliterating Masked Mike here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on XFW's Danger Zone. And again, we've known Johnson's had a bit of a temper over the years, but he just came back tonight with ferocity I've not seen in quite some time, and a brutal win there by Big Dog Mark Johnson, and an impressive. So glad to see him back. Again, he put on a lot of weight, but it looked like he put on all the weight in all the right places and did a phenomenal job of building in some athleticism on top of that poundage, folks. Wow, what a showing for Big Dog Mark Johnson. Now up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hit back down for a tag team action coming your way. Former tag team champs American Pain get a non-title matchup with the current World Tag Team Champions Triple S LLC. Seth Walker and Lincoln Marsh have held on to the tag team titles for damn near 8 months now, and there are no one lined up to knock them down. But everybody's gunning for them. Everyone's looking for number one contender opportunity. Tonight could be the night for American Pain to regain the titles, or at least regain a shot to get those titles back. Let's head down to ringside. Tag team action coming your way next on XFW Danger Zone. And here come the Dillon boys. Lou and Dex Dillon, cousins, brawlers, former XFW champions.
The foe is a tag team match set for one fall. All the way to the ring at a combined weight of 513 pounds. And
American Pain making their way down to ringside. Two of the best and baddest brawlers in XFW. Triple S LLC captured the titles away from American Pain earlier in the year. And here come the World Tag Team Champions. And right behind them, that snake oil salesman, Sweet Sedan Stan, Triple S LLC. Seth Walker, a former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Lincoln Marsh, his only title to date is the title around his waist right now, the Tag Team Championships. Seth Walker going to start things off here with Lou Dillon. And here we go. The bell is rung. And Dillon already swinging over in a neck wrench on Seth Walker early on. American Pain knows Triple S LLC very well. They're not going to want to screw around. They're not going to play games. They're going to want to get right down to business. But that's also what Walker and Marsh look to do. Seth Walker loves to put people on the injured reserve list. Backs up and a big clothesline. And a back elbow now by Walker. Sends him down to the turnbuckle. Tag, in comes Lincoln Marsh. Marsh jumps in with a big elbow on Lou Dillon, and we've got a cover. A 1 count. Calling up a tight now. Dex gets the win in the waistlock. Hooks up Marsh and dumps him. And not many people can dump around Lincoln Marsh like that. Tag, in comes Dex. Marsh gets back to his feet. Charging in, misses, counter underneath. Marsh has him up. A nice counter. And dumped him face down. Lincoln Marsh going for a quick cover. No way he expects to get a win here. And a quick 2 count. Just with a shock impact. Shoulder tackle now. Calling elbow tie-up. Usher up into the ropes. Hoisting him up. Up and over there goes Dex. Shot to the back. A lot of counter wrestling going in this matchup already between these two teams. Tag, in comes Lou. Double team maneuver. Double wind up. Up and down. 3D style maneuver. And already Lincoln Marsh wisely rolls out of the ring. But here comes Dex. We've got a battle on the outside. Ooh. Repeated shots down the back by Lincoln Marsh. Hammering down on Lou. Link goes right back inside. Tags in. Seth Walker. Sweet Sedan Stan watching right over. Oh! Dex taking off the apron. Sweet Sedan Stan going to throw him back inside. Interjecting himself as he normally likes to do. Posted up now by Walker. Dumped on the back of his skull. Is Lou Dillon in the cover. No hook in the leg though. Forearm across the face. And the kick out by Lou. Lou trying to get to the corner. Walker going to stomp on the back of his head. As I said earlier, Seth Walker, loves to put people on the injured reserve list, but nice counter by Lou. And now a Luthez press, and now pounding away on the skull of Seth Walker. Walker now trying to regain his thoughts here. Tag by both team members. In comes Dex and Lincoln Marsh. And we're back at it. Out now by Dex, fires him in home territory. He's going to tag Lou right back in. Quick tags now being utilized by American Pain. Double flying shoulder tackle. Chops one out of Lincoln Marsh. And now Marsh having his head dribbled off the canvas. Marsh sweeping out the leg and a quick cover. And again, I talked about the back and forth competitiveness of these two teams. They've wrestled so many times. They know each other in and out. Big splash now by Lincoln Marsh. Nice to see USA Sign in the audience. Oh, the top turnbuckle just came off. I just noticed that now. Lincoln Marsh utilized the Sweet Sedan stand, took that top turnbuckle off, and Lou Dillon just took that right to the spine. Walker now trying to set something up here with turnbuckle. Front face lock looking possibly for a superplex. And he hits it. Both men down. Walker feeling that in his own back, trying to roll over Lou here for a cover. But a kick out. Wow, barely a 2 count. Oh, look at this. Challenging Dex to come in the ring is Seth Walker, and the big boot this time hits. Oh, and he gets the tag. Walker now off the ropes, charging in, and gets a shoulder tackle. Off the ropes, looking for a second one, this time counters. And now Dex, back on the offense. Usher from the ropes, up and over. Oh, Lincoln Marsh now coming in the ring. And Marsh and Sweet Sedan stand, distracting the referee. Get the hell out of here. Hoisting him up on the shoulder, counter now by Dex. In comes Walker, and now Walker gets grabbed. And look at this, cattle mutilation. You don't see that often. And those big long legs of Walker get to the ropes and break the hold. And now American Pain is dominating both members of Triple S LLC. Goes with the turnbuckle, elbow shot. Big clothesline by Seth Walker. And a tag again. In comes Lincoln Marsh. Oh! Lou got a little overzealous there, trying to get the capacity crowd behind him. And Lincoln, but a counter again. Schoolboy roll up. Kick out again by Lincoln Marsh. And Sweet Sedan stand now getting involved. Sweet Sedan stand has the intention of Lou. He gets caught in an elbow shot. Reverse chin lock. Not falling for the games of Sweet Sedan stand is American Pain. Highly competitive tag team matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Elbow shot again by Marsh. Marsh with a shoulder tackle. And a second shoulder tackle this time to Dex just for existing. Up. Ooh! Modified bookend by Lincoln Marsh. Counter now. Oh! And Marsh eats that exposed turnbuckle. Opened up by Sweet Sedan stand. But again, the elbow. The back and forth of these two teams. And another Uranagi. Rolls it down. Corino Mataya. Lou takes back control. Toss him again up and over the top rope. Seth Walker now going down to check on his partner. Walker's got a stop sign. Walker with a stop sign. Walker with a stop sign. And now all hell's breaking loose. Lincoln Marsh down with a chair on Dex Dillon. This capacity crowd is booing at the World Tag Team Champions. Lincoln Marsh now hoisting him up. Big suplex. The audacity of Triple S LLC. What is it? Oh! Just flatlined him out. Did Lincoln Marsh know he's got a cover here? But in comes Dex to break up the pinfall. Lincoln Marsh with a right hand. Oh, Seth Walker now coming in. Walker slams him down. Unbelievable. The referee watching Marsh now. Oh! Come on! Triple S LLC. Talk about taking shortcuts. Talk about taking a low road. Wow. Seth Walker busting out a stop sign. Lincoln Marsh obliterated Dex with that steel chair at ringside. Then right there, as Walker comes in using his signature, dumping on the back of his head. And then Lincoln Marsh coming in. And just bam! Down goes Lou. And Triple S LLC, the World Tag Team Champions, chalk up a victory.
Here are your winners, Lincoln Marsh and Seth Walker.
And Sweet Sedan stands celebrating their cheating ways. It never ceases to amaze me how low Triple S LLC will go to get a win. It never ceases to amaze me, ladies and gentlemen, how often that'll happen, how often they'll take that opportunity and do so. It's unbelievable how often they'll do this and pull out of there. You'd think at some point they would have some sort of in-ring competitiveness and sportsmanship, but no, it continues to happen time and time again. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the evening. Two-belt Tiger Ramirez in action, going up against a former multi-time champion here in XFW, the man known as Brody Daniels, the ace of spades, as he calls it. Now, Brody Daniels originally signed up for this matchup having his buddies, the other members of the House of Spades, at ringside. But it turns out they missed their flight. So Brody Daniels is on his own tonight against Tiger Ramirez in our main event. Tiger, who knows Brody Daniels very well, who knows the aspects, became very happy when he learned his match will actually be one-on-one tonight in his main event, folks. Let's head down to ringside. Tiger Ramirez, Brody Daniels next on XFW Danger Zone. Let's head down to ringside. There we go. Now it's working. And here comes Brody Daniels, the man behind the House of Spades. This capacity crowd booing at him.
Making his way to the race from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 244 pounds, Brody Daniels.
What a jerk, arguing our chat for Derek Smith. Brody Daniels, a fine in-ring competitor. Just the attitude, the smirkness, the arrogance. But tonight he faces the man with holding 2 titles in XFW. The only second man in history to do so, Tiger Ramirez.
Mexico, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Extreme United States Champion and the Extreme Internet Champion, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez, a.k.a. Two-Belt Tiger, by the XFW audience, making his way down to the ring. the Internet Championship and the United States Championship around his shoulder. Tiger Ramirez, who has stolen the show time and time again. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Ramirez with a kick to the midsection. Tiger already with the ministerial cradle. Down goes Brody Daniels, shoulders to the mat. Only a 1 count. Brody with a poke to the eye, knife edge chop. And now Brody Daniels with a quick cover. And Ramirez gets the shoulder up. Tiger rolls out of the way. Shot to the face. Tiger now up. Crucifix. Rolls through. Brody Daniels trying to fight through this now. But Tiger one-ups him, gets the shoulder down. Referee out of position. Didn't know who was going to get the pinfall there. Ramirez now grabbing onto the arm. Ramirez eyeing up the corner, going high, and rips him up and over. Ramirez, always someone that winds up in our highlight reel for obvious reasons. Now the roundhouse kick, you see the replay in the upper right, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. As Ramirez goes high. Right now, suplex, blast him down. Quick cover now by Tiger. Gets a kick out. Brody with a cheap shot. Lands shot to the midsection and knee lift. Spins him up and over. Blasting down the chin lock of Tiger Ramirez is Brody Daniels. Daniels is a former multi-time Internet and United States champion. Looking to set his sights on now on the World Heavyweight Championship. Currently held by the Destroyer. Tiger rolls out of the way. Tiger jumping in. Into a wheelbarrow. Into a DDT. Ramirez off the ropes. Into a senton. Brody now going to the outside. Tiger now full head of steam. Tiger faking out Brody Daniels there. Brody Daniels bringing in a stop sign. And Tiger catches the Hurricane Rana. And now Tiger with the stop sign. Brody Daniels brought it in. And Tiger, oh my God. Ramirez blasted him in the brain with it. And that's what he gets. Elbow shot now by Brody Daniels. Desperation time. Ramirez now slaps him across the face. As we get a battle here back and forth. Knife edge shot now by Brody Daniels. Overhand shot now by Tiger. Tiger counters one of his own. Tiger with a drop kick. And down goes Brody Daniels. Tiger with a right hand shot. Tiger scooping him up. Tiger suplex. Dumps him on the back of the shoulder. Gorgeous bridge. 2. But a kick out. So close. Tiger Ramirez almost had the win. Hard impact down with the turnbuckle. Brody Daniels fires back with a shot to the face. Daniels now schoolboys him up. Too close to the ropes. Daniels now stomping away. The ace of spades now in control. Brody Daniels now. Oh, what a DDT. But you see Daniels holding onto his back. Daniels hurt himself. The blood pouring out of that face. Slow cover there. 2. Tiger gets the shoulder up. Daniels now on the apron. Looking for a springboard. Goes up. And nobody home. Ramirez dodges out of the way. Ramirez now gets up to the back of his head. Looked like he's going for a springboard. And Brody Daniels caught him. Stop sign now back in the hands. Tiger dodges. Tiger into a wheelbarrow. Tiger now DDT onto that stop sign. And Tiger Ramirez now going to show off. Blasted him with that stop sign. Snapmares it over. Tiger's tail enziguri on top of the DDT on the chair of the stop sign. And Ramirez picks up the win in our main event. An impressive back and forth, but Ramirez countering the onslaught of Brody Daniels, trying to use cheap shots with that steel stop sign, and picks up the win on Brody Daniels, who looked out of sorts tonight without his cohorts, his minions, if you will, at ringside. This is a close call here, folks. The 1, 2, and Tiger gets his shoulder up. And then Tiger with the DDT on the stop sign, and then the Tiger's tail enziguri, and picks up the victory tonight in our main event on Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares. We'll see you tomorrow night with more XFW action on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time with more XFW action.